Hi, Bill Russell here from CrossFit Cleveland. Here today to talk to you about our 100 Days of Suck challenge that starts on Monday, January 11th. We've done this for, I don't know, since back in 2012 we started this. It's 100 days and you're going to do 4 movements. And each day you do one movement and the next day you increase your rep count. Okay, so I'll go through the basics and we'll talk somewhat about the rules to get through this. So the 4 movements, and this program is designed to get you better at least one, if not all, of the movements in the challenge. You have pull-ups, overhead squats, burpees, and double unders. And so each day you do one of the movements. So on day 1 is pull-up day. You do 1 pull-up. Ooh, big deal. 1 pull-up. Day 2 is overhead squats. You do 2 overhead squats. That's it. Burpees are for day 3. You'll do 3 burpees. And then on day 4, you'll do 4 double unders. So everybody should be good through that 4th day. Day 5, again, back up to pull-ups, and you'll do 5 pull-ups. Day 6 is 6 overhead squats. Day 7, 7 burpees. 8 double unders. Day 9, 9 pull-ups. And you continue that for 100 days. So the end, on day 97, you'll do 97 pull-ups, 98 overhead squats for day 98, 99 burpees, and then the final day you do 100 double unders. So it's 5,050 reps total overall. The start is easy, you get some good practice, and as the weeks go on, it gets more and more difficult to keep up. So this challenge is designed to give you adequate rest. You're not doing pull-ups every day or burpees every day like some challenges have you do. So every 4 days you'll be doing pull-ups. Every 4 days you'll be doing burpees. Okay? And if you can't start on Monday, let's say you don't start till Thursday, you just make up. It's real easy. If you start a week or 2 late, all you have to do is catch yourself up. It's easy in the beginning. But beware, everybody falls behind at some point in these 100 days. You're going to miss something, and so what you have to do is make that day up. You can do the movements here at the gym, you can do them at home. If you have a broomstick or a piece of PVC at home, you can do your overhead squats, you can do burpees at home. Kind of hard to do pull-ups unless you have a pull-up bar or a set of rings. And double unders you can do, again, anywhere. And by the time you're done, again, you should be better at all of them. Obviously, if you can't do pull-ups, you can do ring rows. We have modifications. And when you're here in the challenge, we'll give each individual person some tips on how they can scale the movements, but also give themselves a little bit of a challenge to get better. Instead of just doing simple ring rows all the time, we've got pull-up progressions. PVC is standard for the overhead squats. If you've got a really good overhead squat and you want to do it with an empty bar, that's fine. I don't recommend any other weight. If you can't do doubles in the beginning, we do attempts. So every time you attempt a double, that counts. And if you stick with it, and we'll be giving you some pointers throughout the first month, if you're struggling to get better, those doubles will come. You just have to keep practicing. So in the beginning, if you can't do them, every time you attempt a double, good, all right? Now, talking about making up and playing ahead, you cannot bank your reps. So if you know you're going to be gone from the gym for 3 days, you're shit out of luck. You have to make those up. You can't do tomorrow's pull-ups today. So if you missed something yesterday, you're going to do yesterday's movements before you do today's movements and move through. One nice thing is if the movement that's due on that day is in the warm-up, the workout, or the cool down, those reps count. So if on day 45 we happen to have Fran, those 45 pull-ups in Fran, those count for your 100 days. But it's when it's on the day that that movement is due. Here's the rub. If today is pull-up day and you miss them, and we do Angie tomorrow, and you do 100 pull-ups in Angie, those do not count to make you up your missed pull-ups. So that's part of the challenge. It gets difficult. You have all day to do them. You don't have to do them nonstop. You don't have to do them in one session. You can do some in the morning, some in the afternoon. As the pull-ups get larger numbers, we have some ways to help you get through those. So just get started, have some fun with this. There are probably going to be about 30 people in the gym minimum doing this. I would estimate that between 25 and 30% of the people who start will actually finish. So don't be disappointed if somewhere in the middle you fall behind and you're like, I just can't do it. You're still getting better at those movements. But if you can get through these 100 days, that's a real display of determination and just raw grit. And there's going to be a lot of other people here doing it with you, so it's actually pretty social. You're going to meet some people. You're going to end up doing burpees after the workout with 2 or 3 other people just to get your stuff done. So if you're on the fence at all, give it a try. Look at day 20 or 30. If you're like, this is not working for me, there's no shame in backing out, but it's a lot of fun. I've done this twice. We have several people that have done it 3 times, and we have 2 people, Lisa Large and I believe Brandy, did it for the 4th time. Jamie and Bob Olander have done it 3 times. A slew of people have done it twice. When you do it a 2nd or 3rd time, if that's your situation, we enable you or allow you to choose different movements in case there's something else you want to work on. But if you're doing it for the first time, these are the movements. If you have any questions, let us know at the gym. So again, if you can't start Monday, Tuesday, you can jump in and make up and catch up. We've got scorecards for you to keep track of your progress, and we'll have one on the board. Each day we'll write the movement down. Oftentimes I'll put the movement in the warm-up or the workout or the cool-down just as kind of a bonus, but generally I don't. But just out of coincidence, all of a sudden you'll see pull-ups on the board and today's pull-up day. I don't look at it closely, but every once in a while, up in the 60s and 70s, I'll take a movement and purposely put it in, but that's not the norm, okay? So good luck. We'll see you soon. 100 days of suck.